live. And hopefully soon viewers will have some trash talk. Crash isn't here tonight, so he'll be commenting for us.
Oh, true.
Yep. It's more funny when he starts drinking. Alrighty, get the rest of the stuff out as I go.
Ketsu.
So Ketsu, Fearlessness, 000, Shadowcaster, Daredevil, Dan Sense's Afterburners on Guri, and Lando with Tactical Officer.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah. Right, yeah, 000 and Han Gunner. Two cards you're missing. 000 Han Gunner. Hopefully I remember my 000.
Yeah.
Pretty good at forgetting to use it. Which is irritating because you're paying money for a card, you're paying points and you don't pay for a card, you forget all about it.
And it's a powerful thing.
It's a powerful thing, but it's not so much about its power, it's the fact that you put it in your list and you don't remember it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. Yeah, he's hoping I don't forget much today. Tonight. I mean, pretty bad news actually. Yeah. Alrighty. Yep, that's all good to go, so we are good to go. Yeah, so you can move and shoot first and shenanigans first.
Naturally, because you're oh, sorry, Guri.
Oh, look at that. Barely legal.
Should be just on
Yep. Yep.
So you got your shuttle?
So I've got.
Oh, no, sorry, I got.
Yeah, you've got 2 3s, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 3s and a 5, and then I've got 1 4 and 2 5s. set this right. And, yeah. Yep. Okay. Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Cool. When you're ready, good sir. You hear about the Armada League?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Would you like to be part of it? Cool. I'll let. Sorry, did you say something? Did you say something? Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. Sorry. Yep. Cool. Just because I don't really want to waste it, I'm going to coordinate Guri, a barrel roll. Yep, you're 5.
My favorite little bits. That basically explains the setup. Not only had a change of heart about rebellion against the Imperium, but also is the Grandmaster of the AEST program of the Red Knights. And we know that each of the brothers was there
I'm going to use advanced sensors with Guri and do a boost. And then Guri was doing a 4 straight.
That's it.
Fuck. Do you know what happens?
Sorry?
When I did the barrel roll, it literally nudged a few millimeters, and I thought, oh great, that's going to screw me, isn't it? And yep, screwed me. Watch me lose a shield. Oh, fine, doesn't matter. Cool. Lancer doing a 3-up. And you're doing the relevant action. Caleb's ability out to...
Strings of focus.
Yeah, range.
Range 0 to 2.
0 to 2. Okay.
Yeah, the chariot.
So yeah, so I think it's one change. Yeah. And you draw one less card. So you draw one six.
His arms are right for the king.
You do lose that.
Yeah, it's just negative. My turn?
No, they get something else.
At rock, eh?
Yeah.
Search your dial, you know which to be true. No, Patrick, we do not. Mars, why aren't you here? Yeah, good to go.
I'm gonna advance senses.
This guy is going to fight this guy.
Does he bump?
Takes 1 damage.
No, he does not.
This guy, and I capture this. This guy.
Cool. 3 soft.
Play cleansing wave. I heal 1 damage from each creature.
And will.
I heal this. This guy's like
I'm going to coordinate a focus over to Ketsu.
Yep.
Yep. Does the 1 hard. I was wondering if you do that. He clears.
Yeah. Check for a lock. Fury.
Lock on Guri. Yep. Cool. Ketsu is going to do a 3 soft. And I'm going to target lock Halo. Should make sure that's in range, I suppose, but I'm pretty sure it is. Definitely. Alright, let's see now. Guri. Stable. Guri's going to do 1 hard.
I was against, there was 2 looking back at the
she's not in a good spot there. She'll just calculate.
game, I just said,
Can't do anything else.
Alright, so Baba.
Yep, cool. Baba. Stress in the focus. Sorry? Out. What? Yeah, that's Ketsu. Oh, it's there. Range 3 into Guri.
Yep.
Oh! Yeah, I know. Let's see if we get natties. Ah, lose a shield. Yeah. Alright. Mine, so first off, I'll fire Ketsu into Forlorn.
So that's going to be actually just the one.
Wrong one.
Sorry.
Oh, not Forlorn, sorry. Payload.
Oh, you shouldn't have had one. Yeah.
Yeah, shooting payload.
It's always three.
Yeah, range 3. That's the plan. See what happens. Jesus Christ. Target lock. 2 hits. Damn it. Doesn't even get a... Ah, that just sucks. It just sucks. Guri.
Do you have to put 2 tractors on these guys to barrel?
Yeah. Bugger. I was really hoping I'd hit. It's range 2 into Forlorn, isn't it? Maybe.
This guy's gonna fight this.
Go. It's all range 3 no matter what I do, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, Guri's still.
I'll just do range 3 into Forlorn.
Yep.
I'll keep the calculate, keep the crit.
Just going to calculate.
Spend 1, make 1 shield. Yep. Alrighty.
Forlorn back in Guri.
Yep. One hit.
And payload range
3.
Guri.
I'm gonna spend the focus for 1. And then 1, yep. Should have spent the calculate on the attack. Every time. Every time.
It always happens.
Yeah.
So there you go. We're going to give the stress to payload.
Sorry?
Got to give the stress to
Ah, yep. Cool.
Yeah?
Hey.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing alright.
going on.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm here, Clint. You would have done well like that.
I always would have done well at a tournament I don't go to.
How'd you go? 5th. Fuck yeah. How many entries?
28. I just felt like absolute shit the day after.
Second day?
Yeah. After four rounds of Armada,
Yeah.
and like getting back, and just
Yeah, that'd be tiring. Super
So
tiring.
we started at 10, didn't finish until 8 o'clock that night. Alright, there was an hour break, but
Starts too late though, that's the trouble.
yeah, but can't really complain.
Why did it go so long? Just later games?
It's
Or?
just it's Armada just packing up.
Yeah.
And then the
People sitting there with their whole thing, whole collection out.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. There's a 3-star dice in there that comes as a set.
You think I was good? Not yet, he'll be on later. Yeah.
but no, you would have done well.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out a new Armada list, but I think I really like my list. It kind of deals with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, because Ken was fine, almost the same. I'm like, nah, not going near that. Fucking stop
Yeah,
it.
but he's got a guppy. He doesn't have an MC80, so it's not
I
as
know,
bad.
I know, but he had Intel Officer CR.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't have the mods.
I know. In hindsight, it's like I should have gone.
Fear,
for it.
yeah, fear, man. The things drop pretty fast too.
I know, but I just.
Yeah, you're free, so.
In the end of the day, I'm happy. Like top 4, you get those rebel things. I wasn't really
Yep.
interested in that. The only thing I kind of peed off is top 2 get tickets to Worlds. So, well, get to sit.
Then I'll read. I also gained
I'm going to jam.
Sorry? Jam who?
Guru.
Yep. You got those ships can jam. So can payload too, can't he? I haven't got one. Yeah.
I'll suck it in your collection.
Yep.
And then payload, scan, soft one.
You're like 3 now.
Clear that. Take focus.
Cool. Doing a 3 soft here. Coordinate a target lock on payload. Over. Yeah. Don't think you turn that far. Here. Yep.
John's grabbed them out.
This is why you don't like having nice things.
Cool. Alright. Let's see. So I'll do Ketsu first. She's going to do a 5k.
Yep. Just fits.
Shit, does it? Move my title off them. Title.
Nah, I don't think it will.
Hang on. No, that'll fit. Yeah.
So it's going to be a double stress. Roll for 3.
Worth it. To be in that position.
Yeah,
Worth it.
It's a good point.
And so take 2 stress tokens.
Roll for the rock.
Nothing. Cool. Guri. Let's just do with Guri and advanced sensors and coordinate. Calculate. So I'll get rid of the jam.
Yep.
Oops, sorry. Then she'll do a 3 sloop. Oh, bugger, I should have boosted or something. Yeah, that's just wonderful.
Is that?
Oh!
Can we do that? Oh, we can't really do it again because
What do you
that might have affected Bob's shot. Because I feel like.
Oh, no, I think you've got me in anyway.
I feel like that's out right now. But
Ah.
I don't know. Do you want to roll for it or something? Because that's pretty.
Oh, I actually thought I landed too far forwards, to be honest.
Not true.
I'm with you, but, well, let's check. It's.
Yeah, it's out.
Oh, that's out by a bit, yeah. Yeah, if it's any closer, we'll roll for it. But yeah. That is. Sorry, I've just been distracted. Yep, all good. Okay, yeah, that's all good. Shenanigans. Do you have any? You don't have any? Star Shenanigans triggers.
It'll be yours first because this.
No,
is,
you've got initiative.
you get start of engagement, so you get your focus.
No, that happens. Yeah, but I've got a lot of shenanigans. Like, Payload's supposed to trigger before Ketsu can trigger 000. Does it go initiative or it goes in? No, it doesn't. Shenanigans doesn't go in pilot skill order. It goes in goes in first player or it doesn't.
Oh, does it? I thought
I'm pretty sure it does. I don't think it goes in initiative order.
Okay.
Yeah, because they don't happen all at different stages. So, start of combat, do you have any shenanigans?
Yeah, 000.
000? Guri. Take the calculate. Yep. Cool. And Payload's got nothing to take. So, yep. And no shenanigans here. Alright, my shenanigans, I'll start with Guri. So Guri's obviously going to get a focus for being range 1. Then Ketsu is going to tractor Payload.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Yeah, it goes forwards, yeah. Well, you're right, I got to take the ship off, but...
No, I thought you were, sorry.
Yep, so it goes there. So, grab a stress and roll for a crit. Nothing, yep. And I'm going to 000. So I'm going to 000 you. So do you want to take a stress or give me a calculator? 000 Boba.
Yeah. I'll give you a calculator.
Can you calculate? Yep. Let's put that there. And I get a calculate. Sweet. Okay. Shots. So Boba was out of it. That was out of the measure before by quite a bit. Yep. And so Guri only has arc on 4, I think, doesn't she?
Yeah,
only 4. Okay, cool. So Guri 4 dice into Forlom. I'll spend the focus for that many. Hit, crit. Blank. Direct hit. Ouch. Yep. Alright, that puts you down to 3, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is it worth firing? Is it worth Ketsu? That sucks. Ketsu's range 1, but I don't know if it's worth trying to kill you. I've got Paylob all lined up, you know? I just don't trust my dice. I could possibly kill you. Range 1, I got 4 dice into you, but...
4 on 1.
Yeah. If I'd known you're going to be range 1. It's alright. I'll stick with firing into Paylob. 4 attack dice, the target not going to calculate. So, yeah, good thing. Gets his dice suck. Oh, Jesus Christ. So 1 green. 1 green. You tracked it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, so 2 hits on Paylob. Alright, cool. And
That's it.
now full on Scott. I think that's in. That's in. So they're range 3 and range 2.
Wait, sorry, what's the... So range 3 obstructed. Spend a focus.
So 4. Jesus, 2 crits and a hit. Shield.
Does that stay?
Tractor? No, not quite. Away.
It's really weird. It's like, after like, so it's going to be some people I'm done. So you guys are going, yeah, we'll got our regionals next weekend. So,
Cool.
Yep.
Alright, so advanced sensors. Advanced sensors is jam. Oh, actually, sorry. Yeah.
Jam in front arc?
Sorry.
I thought jam was like in front arc or something.
Is it?
I thought it was.
Is jam in front arc or range one?
Or range one bubble.
I've been told you 1.0.
I feel like it's range one bubble. But
I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, okay. I can't remember. I thought, what was in 1.0?
ship at range one, gains one jam.
Oh, cool. Yep, all good. Yep, so jam on...
I don't know.
He only just got it out, didn't he?
No, in
No,
1.0 it was range 1. But if it was in arc, it would be range 2.
Rotate?
Yeah, that's. I think that's how tractors work now. I think.
Tractors.
Yeah, tractors range one bubble or range two arc. So that's stop.
Yep.
What gives tractors out of action?
Sorry.
Stay stressed. I hope you roll a crit. You've been rolling crits pretty well. Nope.
Not when he's rolling for himself.
Nah, of course not. Of course not.
What are you thinking?
Awesome. Alright. Lando. Do a one soft.
There really are a lot of 5s in the game, aren't there? 5.
Oh yeah. 5 is basically the 6 of the game.
6 is just like, thank you, I go first.
Yeah.
It's like the pilots. 6 is basically pilots in 10.
Our range 2 use, so focus is useless. Might as well take the shot.
Yeah.
Cool. Boba.
Going nowhere.
Yep. Yuri is showing 2 straight ahead, so going nowhere. Clear stress.
Why is it every time he's about to cross again?
Because you want it just ass.
Clear the stress. Jams, they go away in the round?
No, it's another jam.
Sorry?
It's a new jam.
It's a new jam, yeah.
new
Only
jam.
green 10. Green ones
But
do.
they do go away.
That's my
Yeah, 2 straight.
Jams go away in a turn.
They do go away into turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Circle token.
Circle taken.
So
Okay.
it's going to bump into Boba,
But then the Boba. Yeah.
which is bad. Very bad.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. So clear 1, gain 1. Roll for it again. Nothing. Alright. Shenanigans. Your shenanigans first.
000 Guri.
Take the calculate because you'll only you only do thingo anyway. Yep. And you got nothing to steal with Paylob.
No.
Alright, so Guri will get rid of the jam. Oh, you can only assign 1 jam or something, can't you? Doesn't make a difference actually, does it? Yeah, focus. Guri's focus gets rid of the jam, and Ketsu will tractor. Tractoring him is useless, so I'll just tractor Paylob.
Yep.
Moving him is pointless, so I just won't bother moving him. I'll just leave him tracted.
Yep.
Then I will 000. Do you want to stress on? Do you want to stress on Boba or give me a calculator?
I'll take stress.
Take the stress. Yep. Cool. And subtract the token. Yep. Cool. So Boba range 2 into Lando.
Yeah. Yeah. No harm. Just make a calculator.
Yep. 2 hits into Lando. Yep.
Can't even reroll them.
Nope.
So shoot it down, take a hit.
So yep. You hit down to 1. So he won't be long for this world.
Go away, Lando.
Alright, you took the stress, didn't you? Yeah, cool. Alright, Guri into Forlom. Range 2. Halob, sorry. I'll get it right eventually. 1 crit. 1 crit. Direct hit would be good.
Panic, which is probably
2 stress, yeah.
I'm doing that.
stress too. So much stress on them.
So you got 2 left on Paylob and 1 left on Dinger. Okay.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
What sucks is Lando could probably finish off Paylob, and if I can shoot into here, maybe finish off Forlom.
Oh, I feel confident with Lando.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, you know. I think Lando might be
Finish off
range
Vader.
1. Yeah, Lando gets it done, mate. Lando gets it done. Now let's just
What's the worst decision ever? He's going to leave it be. He's going to kill nothing. Cause then
let's just do 4 attack into Paylob from Ketsu. Now, I don't think that's obstructed, is it?
define closest because you're really on a.
Evening all. This is Trash Talk starting live on Thursday night.
I don't think they're parallel. I think these corners are closer than those corners. I don't, what do you reckon? You can be the independent judge. What do you think?
That's
what have we got here? We got the
monkey
up
This
against
close corner is definitely closer. If you go close to closest, I still reckon it's going through the tip of this rock here.
Still going through it? Okay, so
if you go close to closest,
okay.
it's straight up. If you go that way, it's fine. Yeah.
look at that.
So,
Surprise,
2d4.
monkey is
So it's only one dice there.
Ketsu, Guri,
Yeah, so 2 hits.
Oh, that's right. They've got 2 dice there.
and he's Lando's going to win him the game through a rock.
Put into him.
And looks like
Lando, come on, Lando. Do it for the win.
Called it.
Range 2.
Boba
One dice this time.
Paylob that he's been playing with.
Hit crit.
Oh, called it.
Lando, always Lando.
Spend it, so take a crit. Direct hit, direct hit.
Billy Ian hasn't made his
It's like, it doesn't matter anyway.
dice box that I requested last
Lando's
week.
dead then, I guess.
He was complaining that
Paylob
if you
range
made it
2
too
into
hard
Lando.
for people playing to use. So
2 crits, Jesus.
if that comes to fruition,
Well, I'm going to take a stress and try and live.
a couple of hits.
And I do! Oh! Lando!
Dodges it all. Monkey himself.
Range 2.
Alright, Patrick, I'll send to the monkey and get him to turn himself down. We all know he likes to
Lando!
talk.
No, there we go.
I'm not in the shop tonight. I'm doing it remotely, so I'll get on to the
Can't
monkey.
stress yourself once you're stressed.
I'm going to give the stress to Guri.
Yuri, yep. Tracker comes away. Bloody Ketsu can't roll for shit tonight.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Without having that Dengar reroll.
Eh?
Without having like a native Dengar reroll
Yeah,
like you
Dengar
used
is just a big loss because
to. Yeah.
you can't really put. I prefer Fearless over Predator.
Sorry?
I prefer Fearless over Predator. Even though
I forgot fearlessness 3 times.
See
You'd
if
be
you
dead
get
by
that.
now.
Fearless
Streak.
will work.
Go
Range
from
1.
there.
Could be
Oh, by
very fast.
Fox.
Yeah, it's got to be facing.
Wasn't that? No, that was
This
range
one
2.
wasn't,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
know
sorry.
that
All good, all good. Yeah, it wouldn't have worked.
Oh,
That
you're on
worked.
Ketsu, yeah.
I was just thinking, no, I haven't been range running you, so.
It wouldn't have worked now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the trouble is, I don't like Predator because, you know, it's such a narrow band, but Fearlessness, I feel like I got more of a chance of. Well, Predator.
I can't barely hear you.
Can't they? Really?
Can't barely hear Ian, the mics are all.
Is Trash on? Oh, Trash
No,
is
we
on,
don't have
that's why.
Patreon yet, Patrick, but it is definitely something Ian should consider. I know he's been talking about it for a while, what to do, what not to do. Hopefully we can talk him into getting it set up.
Yeah, we got trash talk on the moment, so
come on.
his mic's going to
Come
overtake
on, monkey.
ours.
Drop your dials. Table audio down, mate.
Sorry? Turn ours down. Yep.
This is there. Message a couple of the others. Ah, beautiful.
Yeah, we have.
I just messaged Nas as well before I saw that chat. So I can't talk too much trash with Jake on table, but let's see trash talk on monkey again. Yeah, sweet.
Say that trash. Mars can hear you.
If I was the monkey, you need to get rid of full on. You can't let full on come to late game. He just wrecks stuff. Interesting positioning here for Jake. Let's see what he does. Yeah. Yeah. Evening, Mars.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Just pump the ship. That's all right. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Oh, jeez.
Okay. I'll get to his...
I just like how the monkey might have twisted that a little bit more in his favour there, as he would. Yeah.
Guri is doing a one soft green.
I like that position there. Hopefully, Dutch, you're on the chat. You're not in tonight. You pull the softy again.
Action.
Hopefully, Guri gets lit up here. Just because it's the monkey. I don't know, when I played him the other day, that's all I wanted to do, was just kill Guri. And I did, and then he rage quit because Guri died. He still had 2 other ships on the board, but Guri died, so he called it. So I'd like to see Jake light it up here. I'm sitting in the comfort of my home, Dutch. At the moment, I can only get in every second week, so unfortunately, but, you know, still involved, still doing things here. Not pretending to be sick like some. Into range 1. Form's going to pass that stress off to Guri. She's going to be a world of hurt next turn. Double stress Guri if she survives. I love it. Love it.
So I got nothing to steal.
Oh, busy. Sure, mate. Sure. Sick 1 week, busy the other. Whatever.
Get to. Yep. Take the calculate. And then I will 000 Boba. Do you want to stress or give me a calculate? Stress, yep. Cool. And Guri gets a focus for range 1. Yep. And
I don't think Guri will be off the table, but she's going to be in a world of pain at the end of this, double stressed.
I won't bother tracking Boba because I can't move him, so there's no point. And any other shenanigans?
That's better, Dutch. That's much better. Your apologies accepted for this once. Oh, everyone see that? There we go. The monkey moved Guri. Trying to get a better angle again.
One hit.
One hit, I think.
Better not to get the
One
gold.
of 8. Love and life.
Hits his dice. Oh. Guri, range 1. Come on, Guri, finish this.
3 hits.
Roll 1 of 8. Please don't. Yes.
No, no. Was that on full on? Because if it was, that sucks. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Cool. Fine. And what do you got there? Two attack dice in the kitchen. Range 2. First time.
It's not looking good for Jake now.
Who needs mods? Me, obviously. Shield on Ketsu. Because you didn't. Yeah, you took stress. Awesome. Alrighty.
Yeah, it definitely does touch. Ketsu's still pretty healthy. Yuri's on 3. Still plenty of hull if he plays all right, which unfortunately he will. Probably like to see Boba turn away here. Take some shots out the rear. Jeez. Palob's not going to be doing much. Triple stress, just kind of cruising around. Still can do some damage though. Hopefully there's either a Mars Hole versus Games or Mars Hole with Monkey tonight that I can comment on. So fly again. That'll be good. I wonder if this is a league game. Anyone know? Is this a league game? Probably not. I think he's played most of his, but he's lost most of them, so we'll see how that goes. It is a league game. Oh dear. Jake, what are you doing? What are you doing? Can't let him get a win. What are you doing? Can't let him get a win. Thanks for that, Marcel. You know, I enjoy the Thursdays when I don't get correct stuck in my head, and you just throw it in the chat, and there it is. Although I did do it at work the other day, and everyone just looked at me really bloody confused. So I think it's embedded into my vocabulary now. Yeah, run away. Run away.
One of these finally.
Probably going to see them both kind of go opposite sides of the board here, regroup, and then look for the engagement. See if Boba can get some work done on Guri. Marauder reroll for 2. And 1 gets through. Direct hit. Nice. Love it. See, if we had a dice box, you could just put the crit card in the dice box and everyone would know. You wouldn't need to hold it up to the camera. That'd be a lot easier, hey?
Obviously, Ash is having a field day right now.
All right, for those watching at home, once our X Wing League finishes up, looks like we're going to get a Armada League going, which will be interesting. A few little adjustments on the game, so it'll be good.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, I turned the table audio off Dutch because it drives me nuts, and then on the restream I can hear myself, which is worse. So love the soul coming from Mars from the side of the table, though. Jake trying to get rid of all that stress with a hawk. Yeah. Oh, we all know, Mars, that if I bitch and moan and troll enough, things happen, a la the cake incident. So I'm gonna stay on it. I agree. Dutch agrees. Sure, other people agree out there. It's really hard to see those dice with that glare from the light above the table, which we need for the table, but it makes it really hard to see what's going on. Cake was the best. For those that don't know the story, probably a couple of months now, I was complaining that there was no cake at our store champs, maybe, or a tournament. I don't know. Something. I was complaining we didn't have cake. So the next week, I think we had 3 people rock up with cake. So clearly, if I complain enough about these things, it happens. You know, people listen to the local store champ. So, you know, I need to make these things known to everyone. Ah, yes, it was a 2.0 launch party. Haha. I knew it was something. I couldn't remember what though. But yes, 2.0 launch. No cake. Cake. Good cake. We should really do a launch party when Wave 2 ever starts. Whenever it gets in. For us people not in Malaysia. Is he? I can't hear him. I haven't got audio on. Do I want to hear him though? I don't know if I want to hear him. He's listening. That's probably worse, isn't it? Now I can't. Now I can't talk strategy because he's just going to take everything I say. Um, trying to decide if I'm going to keep my resistance or not. I'm kind of thinking about giving the resistance up in light of the Clone Wars waves coming out. Yeah, but it's Poe. I want to keep flying Poe. That's my problem. See, I had the same thought with Scum, but you know, Fenn's one of my favorite pilots, so I'm still flying Scum. So probably just going to do the same. Really, I'm going to contemplate it for a while, but I'll probably end up flying all the factions. I reckon the monkey's going to try to wrap Gary around that big rock right there in the middle. Boba's going to turn in. Hopefully, can vape Gary. That's all I want. I just want Gary to get vaped.
Am I? Maybe. I can do a lot of things actually. Yeah, I'll look around the rock.
Yeah, I know, Dutch. I'm probably not going to get the Roger Rogers. I'll probably
No, I really fucked up.
just get
I didn't think I'd go so far.
all the Jedi Starfighters I can handle.
Not there.
Onto a rock. Does he? What? What's he? He's just trying to dodge arc, obviously. But cop that, Guri. Serves yourself right for trying to be smart. It'd be nice if the hawk had range, but this angle it doesn't.
I will focus.
No, I'm more excited about First Order, as I've said a few times now. I played a lot of First Order in First Edition, and they're looking good for second. So I'm more excited for them than I am for the Resistance.
So I'm just going to spend the focus and take the crit. Crit use. Freaking direct hit. Would have been whole bridge otherwise.
What was that? Down to 4? No.
3 back at
Is that another direct hit? Because if it is, that's awesome. Love it. This isn't looking as bad as it was for Jake a little while ago, so if he plays it right from here, look, realistically, this turn I'm imagining he's going to lose Paylob unless the monkey chases Boba, which if he brings Shadowcaster between those two rocks, try to catch Boba out of arc. If he does that, Boba should be able to like Guri up, hopefully, depending on how hard Guri goes after Paylob here. Just plays it easy. Let's see what the monkey does here with Guri. That's the move I'm interested in. Yeah, as expected. Does he have to take the evade? Take the focus with Han on the engagement. That's all you need. Come on. Come on, Jake. It's an easy decision here. I know what you're thinking, but I really think you just take the evade on this. Evade, then you 000, then you take your focus from Han. There we go. Good boy, Jake. Good boy.
Good boy,
Daredevil boost. Yeah, unfortunately, goodbye, Paylob. I think that's the end of you.
And then over here, doing too hard this way.
Hey, he goes away. He's still going to be in that rear arc, though, so Jake's still going to get a shot no matter what.
Cool. Start combat shenanigans.
000.
Yep, you can.
When does Guru's thing trigger?
After yours. Basically, your Paylob's triggering before my group. Sorry, so 000. I will take the stress, because that won't affect me. So screw giving you a calculate. 000 back up.
So he takes the stress from 000. Engages, takes the focus.
Focus range 1.
He gets her focus, all the focus for everyone.
Yeah, he took the stress.
No. Gets his stress Boba out, so he doesn't get that hunt focus.
2 in arc.
Oh, come on, Jake. 2 hits. 1 through. I would have liked to have seen a bit more of that. 2 down. Still looking good for Jake, though. Like, I was still Caleb dying now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 off the 2. No, like before ion affects these ships, they need 3 now, don't they? Yeah, 3 ions. So 3 rounds, basically.
I have no idea what that is. I cannot see it. It is a ball of fuzz.
2 hits.
See, if we had a dice box, that'd be good. You could just put it in the dice box. How about you just type it in the chat, Mars? That'd probably a good idea.
4 attack dice into paylob, so it's better kill you.
Or even like you put it under the ship so everyone that tunes in knows what's going on. That's a good idea. That's what I do. Just saying. There goes paylob as expected. Disable power regulator. Yep, gotcha. There we go. Let's see if Bo can take on the world here. It's gonna take some real smart flying here from Jake to be able to do this, but he's got them both ships in a really good position here, so they're both on 2 hull. I think Ketsu should be his first target, and just hope to catch Guri in his rear eye. I hope he can't quite bounce around enough to get in that side and get the shots in. Hopefully he can catch her in that rear arc as she chases. Hits a rock. That was a crit. We'll get some shots here either way, depending on what the monkey does.
There is no way I'm getting out of that arc.
He's thinking. It takes him a while to think, so that's the problem here. It takes him a while to think normally, let alone when there's a bit of pressure on his decision. But we could be here a while. So everyone, you could probably go get a drink, get some food while those 2 cogs in his brain tick over.
Maybe you should just take the headphones off. I can't do anything, I'll just calculate.
Takes to calculate. Come on, Bobo, you can do it.
So do I engage from on the rock?
Light her up.
You always engage, do you?
I think you do.
Yeah, it hurts.
No, yes, good. Just no. Oh, he's going for it. Is he going for the Shadowcaster here? Finished it off? I hope so. Get something off the board.
Take the 1. I didn't take the 1 on the rock.
Ba-bow. Goodbye.
Yeah, don't take the on token. Alright, Guri,
So,
3.
let's see if he can finish Guri off. Looking good, looking good. I like the distance Jake has here on Guri. It's really going to force Ian to really either push up fast and close, which probably not his best idea, and try to get around out of arc, or whether he slow rolls it, tries to bounce around and intercept him somewhere else. Bo definitely has the advantage here, not only because of his hull and shield situation, but if he can just slow roll, and that medium base arc is quite large, so he'll be able to keep Guri in arc pretty well, unless the monkey can pull some sort of shenanigans off or cheat, one of the two. Again, those 2 cogs in the monkey's brain are ticking over.
No, it's not that. It's too far away and I'm not fast enough to do what I want to do. Cool. Advanced sensors and shenanigan roll. This away. straight.
Wait for 2 hours till I can see.
No, I'm coming at you, but I'm coming at you on my terms, not just going to line up in your ear arc the way you want me to. I've just been watching Mars games.
What's the monkey playing at here? I think he's going to look for another engagement. They're not running time, so he's not playing for time. I think he just wanted to create some space to try to give himself some more angles on this. Yeah, no surprises there. See if Guru flies quite fast here. Really try to hit that gap between the rocks. Yeah, see, Jake knew what was coming.
And actually, what I can do is afterburners.
Which way is he going to barrel roll? It's probably a critical decision. The way he's going to go off this, or whether he boosts. He could boost left. I don't think he'd clear right, but he could definitely boost to the left.
I can do it. I'm going to use afterburners and boost the one straight. So I've got one left. No. Okay. It sucks you got to do that before you can do your action. Because I would have preferred to do a barrel roll first. Oh, hang on, I can check for the other one too. Check the soft. Couldn't do the straight. Yeah.
Oh, he clears it. Quite easily. This angle, not great. I get a couple of shots here, but
My action will be to
that was these boost with. No, it wasn't. Let's see what he's got. Takes his home focus. 2 hits. 2 bits of paint, so safe. Nice, Jake. Nice. Jake here, I reckon, is going to run forward pretty quickly. Try to catch Guri in that rear arc.
Yeah, that's my only option. Yep. Good to go?
See if he can find the template in that mess of templates he's got in that corner. He's nearly as bad as Mars, I reckon. Not quite, but nearly. With that mess down there. Too hard, yeah. No surprises there. I wonder if there's room to bendy barrel roll off that. Stay out of arc and get a little pot shot. That's obviously what the monkey's thinking at the moment. I don't know. It's really hard to tell from this angle. Might just clear it. No, just going to boost forward. From here, it looks like he's cleared Boba's arc. Get a shot. Yeah, good idea, Jake. Just rechecking the monkey's measuring. These templates tend to bend a bit when he checks that, especially if in a league game. The monkey's got to be getting frustrated. This is great. I love it. Ooh, interesting. Makes his next move quite predictable, but I see where he's going here. Advanced senses, and then come around. Don't think it's quite paid off for him on this occasion, but nice try. Oh,
And I'll use afterburners and do one hard boost.
Daredevil. Coming in and work for him for that one time, so he can praise it that it's the best build ever, because it worked that one time. I reckon he's got it. I reckon Paper's got a shot here. On this angle, he's definitely got a shot. Come on. Do it. Die. All the paint. Goodbye, Guri. Oh, don't tell me. He'll take his shots here. Try to get Boba for half points. One hole. You kidding me?
Whoa! Oh, the dancing monkey! Finally, I get the good roll. Blank, reroll one. Still blank. So 3 crits, 3 shields. Oh, what does that matter? Best roll I've had and it's a waste. Didn't spend that, did I? Nope.
That's so disappointing. I'm so upset right now.
Oh, you're doing it too hard.
Guri should be off the table, off that shot. So Gary's stressed, so she's not slooping here. She's going to turn away and just see if which one hard Jake pulls here, whether he comes back in or goes away. Kind of his only decisions here. Yeah, of course. 3 crits and 1 hit from the monkey off 1 dice, yeah? That's the way he rolls. Yeah, it goes away. That's probably what I would have done as well. Just give you some more options on the next couple of moves, even if you don't get a shot off this one.
2 straight green, clear stress.
Oh, I'm hoping, yeah. Hopefully this time. Come on, Jake. Hopefully that's in arc and we can finish Guri off this turn. Finally get the result that everyone watching wants. Is that Guri dead? Making really good use of 000 here. You know, really shutting off some of Guri's moves, getting her stressed because he won't let Boba get that calculate. Let's start with C. Come on, relax. What are we waiting for here? Ah, no shots either way. Let's see what goes here. Too hard from Guri, I imagine. Kind of awkward spot there. Geez, those two cogs of the monkeys are really turning over here. Spiv and Wild Space, Josh, are you guys on chat tonight? Interesting to see how your game goes that you've been playing for the last 3 weeks. So if you're on chat, hit us up. Let us know how your game's going out in the Wild Space frontier. Oh, nice. Very nice. Barrel roll away. Can't really see how close that is to the board edge up there. It must be close. See what the monkey can pull off from there. Mustn't be much room up there. Unless he's just going to fly her off the board. Because he can't hack someone killing it. Which is, you know, he's done it before. Wouldn't be surprised if he does it again. Yeah, predictable there from Jake. Advanced sensors, and then one. Jeez, I wish I could see the top of that table there. It's got to be close. Yeah, flies off the board. Surprise, surprise. Couldn't hack it. Good job, Jakey. It's what we like to see. Even though Guru wasn't the first one killed, you know, it's good to see her down. All right. So that's them done. Let's see who's up next. I'm tipping the Mars hole's going to be up, maybe. I know Nash is there. I wonder. Let's go. James, maybe. Let's see. Let's see who it is. Until then, I'm going to take a quick break, get a drink, and I'll be back with you just shortly.
to play
I thought
Tim.
you
Is
had
he
me
still
at the
here?
start of that.
Oh, it was close, but yeah, I made some bad decisions.
Just being able to lock Ketsu on those locks for so long.
Yeah, that didn't help. I didn't think you'd stick around there so long.
We're up to 12 viewers, so well done, guys.
Nice.
The hand brings the hammer.
Yeah.
You want Jack not play or? Yeah. You got another game here?
Yeah, he's Tim, yeah.
Yeah, he's didn't bring any X Wing stuff with him.
Yeah, I'm like, I need to play him too.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna
Everyone needs to play him.
probably have to scratch him, I guess.
Yeah. Well, he says next week he'll be up for it or something, but
Sweet. Sorry, fall on is range 1.
Range 1.
Yeah.
It does have to be in R.
No, it doesn't have to be enough.
so your mask.
The same as. Yeah, 2 free banks. I was going to bring out the TIE bombers with barrage rockets, but I saw payload.
True, yeah.
Data, Marek,
Ved.
Supernatural and Data.
Of course.
Fire control.
Yep.
On all three.
Fire control of all 3, correct.
Alright. What's on Marek?
Marek is just, that's it.
Ved.
Outmaneuver.
And anything else on Data? Just supernatural.
That's it.
Alrighty, I'm back. Oh, look at this. We got the Mars hole. No, we don't need Mars's list. We know what it's going to be. It's going to be 3 TIE advances. No surprises there. Ved, Marek, and Vader. Marksmanship, fire control systems. That's it. Done. Let's go. Let's get this on. See how salty Mars can get. So for next probably 6 to 12 months, this is all you're going to see Mars fly. He doesn't change his list. He's got this. He's happy with this. This is all he's going to fly. Come on, Mars, sort your shit out. Look at all, you don't need all those tiles. You think you're going to play something else? You're not. You're just going to play this. So let's just, get it together, mate. Get it together. Come on.
Doesn't really matter. I'll give you an extra just for some giggles for it.
Come on, let's go. People are waiting. Come on. So Mars didn't play the game, so you would think that while he was sitting there pressing some buttons, he would have got his list out, got it all ready to go. So when the other guys finish, he could just jump on stream. But no, nothing, done nothing. Now he's kept everyone waiting.
How you doing, man? Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. I'm buggered from last weekend.
Yeah, we know that, but come on. I thought he would have had a little bit of foresight.
Tomorrow, so not the feeling the greatest. So oh well, that's life.
Yeah, traveling with the mums and stuff is pretty tiring.
Yeah.
You know, keeping Jake waiting as well.
Melbourne at
Jeez, all these people watching, keeping them all waiting.
straight to Melbourne the next day, so I'm like, I'm looking forward to this weekend just doing nothing. So I've got my daughter's
So yeah, I saw last game and this game those
Saturday night.
really nice target locks that Josh makes
I was thinking of going down
out on the table.
that came up and I'm like, no.
I will say go to Exact Store, but I've forgotten core velocity, 3D or something like that. Nah, I'll find it in a minute once I finish this bowl of ice cream, and I'll let you know what it is. He makes those really nice target locks you can see out there. Mars has got a Vader one. You would have seen Ian's Guri one before. Jake's got the Boba Fett one. Does a really good job. I was going to say local boy, but he's not. He comes from the fringes of wild space, so but, yeah, I'll find it in a minute.
The whole cost together, like, because you got to get accommodation, and where it is too, it's like probably you have to either pay for public transport or like a cab and stay there. And
Don't forget, everyone, you know, if you want to see some of the boys find some weird lists that you've thought of that you don't want to actually fly yourself, send them in. Facebook, the Fly Casual Facebook page, email. It's on the bottom of the stream there. You know, you just want to say g'day, shoot a message across, email, whatever. You know, get Mars flying some Rebel stuff, maybe. It'd be good. You know, send your list in, put in who you want to fly at, and we'll try to get it on stream. That's for sure. If you want some real jank list that's just trash, you can't, you know, it doesn't do a lot, and you want to see Mars get more salty than he is, get him to fly it. If you want to see some aces flying really poorly, get Ian to fly it, because the only ace he can fly is Guri. Want to see Jake here fly a swarm? That'd be good. Some sort of bizarre Drago swarm.
He's an escort, so he's like a big. So he helps out.
I should just make a whole, bunch of random emails and just send emails of really bizarre lists that only I would fly. Get these guys to fly. That'd be fun.
It's like Valen now. He's a TIE fighter. He was in a TIE fighter in Armada. He's one of probably the best TIE fighter aces in Armada.
Is Mars still not ready? Or are we at rocks?
Like he's a reverse big, so you can't attack him.
Oh, another bag.
Everyone else is dead around him. So, yeah.
that's the Rebel TIE fighter, like the Sabine TIE fighter, has one that has an ability like that, where you can't attack it until it might not be in version 2, it is in version 1.
Yeah, I know. I think it's like
No, he hasn't got his templates out. That's all right. He'll just dip them out and put them in the corner. That's fine.
Yeah, captured tie, isn't it? Captured tie.
You know how that goes. Take up that top right corner. It'll just be full of Mars's stuff. Yeah, love you too, Mars. Love you too. See, this is good, you know. Get Mars right up before the game. Give Jake a bit of an advantage here. That's a cool trick, Jake.
So you place this one?
And like, hey, party. Mars is ready. Now he's got his template sorted out, all nice and neat. Ready to go. I don't know why Mars goes to the effort of, putting them on the side and getting them all nice and neat. Because we all know, and he knows, that they're not going to stay there. So I don't know why he bothers in the first place. I can't wait for him to roll the dice. If Dutch is still on, Dutch, you can start raging at Mars's dice rolls if you want. He's there. There they are. Go for it, Dutch.
Beat him once, and then that was it. He just had the wood over him. Got a tie swarm at the start.
Like, he used to fly with swarms.
Yeah, he used to fight tank swarm.
Oh, yeah.
All day. Alright.
All right. Let's get some placement. Typical placement here of rocks for Mars. Running a list like this, Mars likes to keep them nice and tight in the center off whatever rock plays first. If he doesn't place first rock, he'll get a range one of that off that first rock. Keep them nice and tight. We'll see how that goes.
So, my three.
Doesn't really matter where Jake sets up off this. I don't think the way Mars will set up, Jake should have time to get him into the position he wants, find the lane he wants. Mars's target here really, there's no good target, but I really think the first one that needs to go down is Forlom, definitely. They all kind of have their own unique risks, but just Forlom late game is just absolute killer.
Your father?
Yeah, pretty much exactly how I expected setup and deployment to go here. Interested to see how Jake plays it, whether he's going to turn them in and run them down, whether he's going to go the long way around here. He might slow roll and just give Mars some time to find out where they're going, whether Mars does his one hards, barrel rolls, as he normally does, or whether he flies them up quite quick. I don't know if he hates Paylob or whether if he hates you flying Paylob. So there's a difference here. There's hating Paylob and then there's hating the monkey flying Paylob. Very, very different circumstances. I don't think Paylob doesn't affect Mars too much, I don't think, in this matchup. So that's why I think he should probably go after Forlom. Stop. Yeah, and bump one up. Yeah, just going to slow roll, see where the Mars hole takes it. I think it's a good move. I'd probably do the same if I was in Jake's shoes with this list. Who am I kidding? I'll fly straight in as fast as I could with the list I'm flying at the moment. Really, after last week playing Rebels a couple of games, I really actually enjoyed it. So I'm going to try to tweak that list stuff through last week a little bit. Yeah, well, surprise, surprise, look at that. Mars doing some one hards and barrel rolls. Last week I flew U-Wing, Sabine in the attack shuttle, Miranda, and Wedge. But I'm actually kind of thinking about dropping Wedge, putting Dutch in. I like Wedge and I want Wedge to work, but Wedge doesn't work, and we all know that. As much as we want him to, he's just a little sensitive doll. So kind of thinking about maybe swapping him out and putting Dutch in with a bit of a, still having some protons, have the ion turret, bit of control for the other guys. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I've kind of got 3 main lists at the moment. Playing with my 4 quad jumper list. Just trying to find that 5th ship that really fits well with the 4 quads. It was Fen. I love Fen, so it's a bit of fun. But is there anyone else I can pull out? I had a little play around with Fall On with the 4 quads, which was fun. And then, of course, my 4 striker lists. Just see you turn the hawk away. Obviously going to run. My sound's all the way up. Let me check. Oh no, it was down. There we go. Sounds back up. Is that better, Monkey? So it's obviously going to send Fulham around after the 2 and then cut around with Paylob and Boba to try to catch the last one out. No, I can't hear you speaking because I've had the table audio off. Because then I can hear myself and it annoys me. I could just message the monkey back. I could just message the monkey back.
I was trying to do the bank that way, but yeah.
All right, people, I've got to jump off for 2 seconds. I want to try a couple of things, try to get some audio working. I'll be back in a minute, and hopefully Marcel's lost some chips. I'll be back in a minute.
Doing a free shot.
Come back here, please, come back. I was victorious. Tim is the loser of 1 intelligence and 1 morale. That's me all 4 gone.
Those were the only 2 cards that went back. There was a pilot tied a thing that's called Orchestra.
Now, the next trick or the next No, it's okay. That's fine. Okay.
Supernatural reflexes.
Alrighty, I'm back. I just had to try to convince my neighbour to get me a bottle of Coke while they're down the street so I can have some Jameson. I don't have any beer in the fridge. Got a bottle of jammy there, but nothing to mix it with, and I'm not really in the mood to drink it straight like I normally would, so got to be softy and mix it. So I'll duck it out again after.
Range 1.
Yep.
Fire control.
Reroll.
Yeah.
Take 1. That's Han Solo. Oh shit. Do you care if I 000?
Yeah, go ahead.
It wouldn't, yeah.
Well, you'd have taken the hits then.
Oh no, I mean like 000 Vader, so stress will calculate. That's alright, I missed opportunity. I'm moving next time. Reroll. Spend it.
You and your dice rolls, Jake, honest to God.
Yeah.
Not these dice, not those ones. Focus, take 2.
Yep. One extra here.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, I should have targeted Focus 1.
Sorry, I'm playing with some settings here at the moment. It's probably why I'm not paying much attention to the game. Just trying to mute some conversations.
It's not touching yet. No.
It's like,
Just not touching.
I think that's it. Because yeah, that's it. I think we can move Boba to see if it's flat. I feel like that's in. Do you want me to move Boba?
Yeah, I have to move Boba. It's too close to call. Like he's not. I would say.
Just
forward
fucked, hey.
No, it's not touching. It was like this close.
Yeah. Super, super close. One shield.
See what Mars does here with those two back. Tie interceptors. For those playing alone at home, Spiv beat Josh 386 to 14. Jeez, what happened there? So it'll be interesting to see if Mars tries to shoot Vader through that gap there between the rocks, or whether he's just going to fly it straight up, try to get in the Hawk's face, as suggested by the monkey, that he wants to get rid of that Hawk pretty quickly with his hatred of Palob. So it'll be interesting to see what he does here.
And they're going to advance sensors calculate.
Jake playing the odds here, hoping Mars does try to get in that gap there and try to get around. He's covering a few arcs here. What were you flying, Josh? Were you flying your normal Rebel Jank you've been flying lately, or something else?
That's that one you lost earlier.
Ah, was it? Yeah.
Obviously, Mars will barrel roll off that for his next turn, give him some room. You're flying, yeah, Scum then. Oh, Bodie? You were flying Bodie? See, there's your problem. And Wedge. I was discussing Wedge just before. Yeah, I love that. Things always seem to work in theory, but they just don't. Wedge, he's just hard. Luke's a beast. I love Luke. And I want Wedge to work. I was just saying earlier, I just want him to work, but he just doesn't. Not as much as you would like. Okay, interesting. Yeah. What was Spiv flying? Fen. Of course Spiv was flying Fen. And obviously Spiv's learned his lesson and didn't Talon roll it in front of Luke or something like that. Here we go, Mars bumping away. Interesting. As I said, I'm really interested to see where Vader goes. Whether he's going to try to dart through those rocks there, or whether he's just going to get up in Palob's face. Looking for a supernatural here. Probably barrel roll, I would imagine, to the left maybe. Depending on his move, it's really hard to tell. I don't think there's enough room if he barrel rolls right.
Just go fast straight.
No supernatural, just goes for it. Yeah, getting up there. So that means you'll get some shots on Forlom. Take some shots from Boba as well.
I can't focus anyway, so.
Yes, outmaneuver Fen does suck. Josh, I was plugging your target locks, but I forgot the name of your store again. Do you want to throw it in the chat there for people watching, and I'll do a shout out for it as well. Those that heard me earlier talking about, you can see that Fen target lock there next to Vader at the moment, and the Vader one next to Boba.
Out the back, range
Ooh.
3.
You sure? I think it's range 2, mate. Range 2.
Right, sure. Han. Don't need it.
Man, what is... No, get rid of those dice now. Oh.
I'll get the same die.
I'll use the force and take one. One on Vader. Oh.
And then...
So Fed got shot.
Yeah, shot. Oh, wait, sorry. No shot. But,
So Fed without maneuver.
yep. So I'm rolling 1.
Yep. And I'll focus.
Yep. Take 2. And then I got no other shots. I don't think. There's no shot there. No. Alright, so end of turn, I give the stress to Vader.
You sure you want to give it to yourself?
I was thinking, I was going to go.
Oh, look at this! I can hear the table. I can hear the salt live,
I tried.
which is handy. Unless I have to listen to Ian, then that makes it a bit hard. But yeah. It's really annoying that the notifications are so loud. Good to see Vader's shields go there. Vader's kind of like Guri with Ian flying Guri. You know, everyone just wants to kill that one ship, and for Mars Hole, it's Vader. So yeah, I can actually.
Turns out it works when you push the right button.
I would like to say I'm surprised, but I'm really not.
Honestly, your green dice, Jake. I'll buy them.
Mars, you can't complain about green dice. You always have pro green dice.
His green dice. His red dice. Jake's red dice.
Here we go. What we got here? Mars should be able to get those back advances in on this round of combat, I'd imagine.
So fill in 20 advanced sensors, calculate, do a 2K. I'm gonna stressful jam Vader.
Nice jam. I like it.
Ved's doing a one bank. He's going to T-lock. Smart if I got this out, isn't it? Yep, T-lock. Yep. Just kind of stress.
No, interesting to see you. That with Boba, that's interesting. Probably going to try to come back around, try to intercept those two top ones. Might as well split them off here around both ways to really get some really good coverage here.
Attempt to lock.
That's out. I was out by a mile, Mars. Come on. Come on. Get good.
Going to supernatural reflexes. Huh? Oh, stress. Damn it. Huh? Yeah.
No, you gotta lock a rock, yeah. Or you gotta lock. So you might have a rock there. Yeah, you've got one there.
I'll lock them. Great. Stressed. 3 straight.
Yeah. 3 straight. If you boost some barrel rolls, he should be out of arc. I'd imagine. Probably not what he wants, but it's probably his only option here if he doesn't want to get shot.
Keep it to that.
No, he's going to keep it to that. Oh, interesting.
So Vader no shot, Boba no shot, Marek
Let's
no
see if
shot.
Paul can line him up here.
Range 3 payload.
Range 3 payload. Outman. Oh, no, it doesn't work Outman either. Does it?
Nah, you're in my turret.
It's bullshit, though. It should be that front arc only.
Oh, here we go. Mars complaining. Complain.
And SEC. Oh!
The salt. The salt is real off that. The salt is real.
Fuck you, honestly. You're fucking
Oh,
dumb.
nice. 3.
And dead.
Dead. That is a dead Vader. That is awesome. The salt level just rose in Mars about 300%, I reckon. He's raging. The salt. It's still early in the night, and the salt is just hitting you level, losing his precious little Vader.
Ah, there we go.
So they muff up every now and then. Alright.
And Vader's gone.
So, let's see where Mars goes from here. I wonder if Jake here talon rolls Boba, turns Caleb in, jams Fulham up, get Fulham right up in there, try to clog him up for a little bit, give Boba time to get back around.
Yeah. I'm always happy. No, Palace alright.
Fulham's lost 3 shields. Boba's lost 1 shield.
Believe me, I wish Palov lost 1 shield. I had 3 crits on him. Nothing. It was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Oh, I love the salt. The salt is real.
No. Bring me back Vader and I'll think about it.
Stays like that.
It's range 1 to 2 Palov, isn't it?
Thank you. Clear that.
Vader's doing too shabby.
Too sharp around that rock. He's going to give He's fairly going to go after Caleb here, I imagine. Try to vape Caleb off the board. Oh, it's going to be tight. Got it. Nice little barrel there.
Do I move first?
Oh, sorry. Advanced sensors.
Hopefully I haven't flown off the board here.
Please fire for the ball. Please fire for the ball. Please fire for the ball.
Oh, I think you have.
Nah, he hasn't. Nah.
Oh, you didn't tell him.
Yeah, talent.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to fly off the
Yeah,
board
like
there.
that,
I nearly can.
I try. I try. I try.
There was plenty of room there the whole time. Never not going to fly off the board there. Yeah. Bringing everything in here onto a payload. So it turns out Mars's rage and hatred for payload isn't just when Ian flies it, it's permanent.
I think I'm gonna focus
See how
on
payload
that.
pulls up on this.
Alright. Fire away.
I'll see you then, man.
Yeah, catch you in there. Bye-bye.
No.
How I love to focus, but bloody Palov as always is fire control. It's ATC.
Don't do it.
I'll take one.
Just take it. You're alright, just take it.
Ved.
Is that all focuses? Nice. That is awesome. He spends a lot. Come on, all focuses again.
Focus, blank.
Oh, God, I was wishing to see the salt. Mars may as well call it now. His salt levels be so high. Focuses into blank. Look into more focuses.
The gets Palov. Fucking, what a joke.
See, this is why you shouldn't have gone after Palov. Palov's a beast, you know. 2 hits from Palov. I hope these go through. Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah. That's where it's at. Alright.
Dies.
So I hate about this game. Dice screw you harder in 2.0
I know.
than 1.0.
Well, try. Jake starts. 4 hits. 4 hits. 4 hits. 4 hits.
Because he's got the skills, mate. He knows how to roll dice.
Need to give a bit more top spin.
Yeah, a bit more spin. It's because I was a late spin bowler.
Does Palov's ability work with Mold the Crow? That's OP. That's OP. OP is fun.
I can hear those pesky 40k players being loud and obnoxious out the back there, ruining us civilized X-Wing players' night. Mars would be silly here not to continue the hunt on Palov.
How much times I told you I had Palov?
Since you came out. Just remember, you gotta take one focus.
Yeah.
Focus again.
It's just that annoyance of giving him a focus token.
And don't focus, Mars. Simple.
It's kind of like,
Just saying, don't focus, Mars. It's simple.
that's all I'm not focusing. But what am I rolling?
And stop complaining.
It's just like, well,
Like you had 2 ships. If both of them had had a focus, one of them would have hit you.
yeah. Guess I'll die.
Yeah, yeah. Nice.
Oh, mate. Oh, that's the other one, sorry.
Free intel agent there. Let's see if these advances can actually do something this time.
Sorry, so you're taking a focus?
Target lock.
Oh, you're taking a lock.
We'll take whatever tech gets me rid of that.
Yeah. The target locks remove gems? Sorry? Target locks remove gems?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I thought it was only green tokens.
I wish. I just take blocks on that. Baba?
Yep.
Yeah, gem's really effective Like I really like that on Jake's list. Like
Yeah, that'd be okay.
he's got the jam effect, stopping focus, tokens and locks. Whereas then he's got Paylob stealing those focuses. So modifications on ships that Jake's coming up against are just not there. I really like the control of it.
Was that a bump?
That was a bump. Yeah.
Triple zero here. Oh, don't you start on your glitter stim crap. No one misses it. You're the only one.
Oh, that's what he did. What are you doing free for though?
Tug of war.
Oh, okay. I thought you did Boba effect. You said Boba.
Yeah, true. I said Boba. Yeah. Spend it.
So I'm like,
Yeah, that was big.
that's all good. All good. One, so take two.
One, basic couple. Nice.
Merrick can't shoot. So Ved.
Veda, Paylob, let's see if you can push something through this time. Still range 2. Blanks. Oh, this is gold. This is just, you couldn't write this shit. This is just amazing. I'm thoroughly enjoying it more than I should.
Take any advantage I can at the moment.
Surprised Mars hasn't flipped the table yet, the way it's going. He's Mars is going to be struggling to score any points at the moment. The way he's going.
Time you build a new list.
I have new lists. I just wanted.
Just doesn't have it here.
Sure, you have a new list.
Yeah, he always has new lists. He just doesn't fly any of his new lists.
You look at my dials.
Yeah, we'll see. Full on turn in here, I imagine. Get behind those advances. Interesting to see what he does with Boba here. Whether he one cards away, maybe. Whether he just takes the rock in the face, we'll see. They are good, I suppose. I don't know. Real situational. Vader's good. The other guys, I just don't think quite have it. But you're right. Poor tie advances. But it is Mars flying them, so I don't feel too sorry for them. It could be worse. They could be the aggressor. Could be worse. They could always be worse. That's the thing.
Just doing a free Talon. Change it to 2 Talon.
Yeah, I agree. Not 3 of them. Just run Vader. Although I've been flying Ved. I just haven't used his ability, so I actually might think I drop Ved and put a striker in, I think. Strikers are the answer to everything. Maybe that's Mars' problem. He should just fly strikers.
Yeah.
Takes a hit. It's the only damage Mars can get through at the moment is Jake. hurting himself.
It's bumping. That's what happens there. Like,
Just goes into the side of him. He doesn't turn. Stress.
Did Bobo just take it off or something? Or?
Yeah, it took one off the line.
Still got a couple of shots on. Which way he goes here? Probably Marek if Marek's in range.
that's how upset.
Marauder.
Couple of hits, that's enough the way Mars has been rolling. No, there we go. Evaded for once. Better take a shot here on full on, get a couple of damage through, I imagine. Evades it like a boss.
The worst is, though, you still got that jam token. You should have just put that focus early and give it to Taylor.
Oh, you Ben, I reckon you. Oh.
I did a Talon.
Yeah, Ben.
That looks pretty Ben for me.
Whatever, just take it.
Yeah, range
Just
three.
take it.
Mars is salty.
It's all over.
He's told, just take it. It's over. Just take it. For one. Yeah. And the turret. Nice. This Hawk is a beast. Just 2 hits, 2 hits, 2 hits, 2 hits.
I'm like, there you go. Taking advantage.
Oh, Ben's lost 2 shots.
Did that, you didn't take any damage, or you did take damage?
Take damage.
Oh, he's got shield. So.
2 shots.
This is not looking good at all for the Marshal. It's gonna take a fair bit for him to pull this back, I reckon.
So jam goes away.
Yeah.
Just bring Forlom in. Let's stress up these advances. Give Boba time to come back around.
The dice have been nothing but roll low for. Yes, so here we go. Here we go. No, it's another 10. And easy. Yeah, it doesn't get hurt. Thank you very much. Borrowed a 1 or 2. He had 1 bottle off. I slayed the dragon. There is no undefeated player in the campaign. I already had. Oh, damn it. I thought it was. I lost to Ryan. Yeah. Jack the Glory Hound. Huh? Jack the Glory Hound. Yes. Hey, I'm Jack the Whack. But I mean, how many resources do you get? I can't remember. Find out. We've got to find out which resource.
No, I'll be back in a minute. I'm pouring a drink.
Advanced senses. Calculate. Stop. And 2 turn.
With the exception of Overwatch and Michael.
I'll move my turret backwards. Yeah, this one's been going for a bit.
Combi wagon. That was a combi van going. I still hate that shit. It's just ugly.
It's pretty damn good. Like, Forlom's really good.
Forlom, who
He hands out stress range 1.
It was 2 hits, his leader was a warrior.
If he makes it to the end game.
oh, so you do a red, gain your stuff and then pass it on.
3 grasping talons. I needed to successfully.
Ooh, 2 spinny ships are friendly as well.
Yeah, so you can sort of option.
He should have his one. Yes, he should have. And then it would have been
Actually, it's before
I would have
that.
hidden while I potentially softened him up with
Should have chosen a 3.
I got 4 6s, man. Crazy. In that one roll that really didn't matter. Exactly. Yeah. I rolled 4 dice. I was like, nice. I had one really close one game.
Ah, that's better. Ah, I'm better now. Oh, what do we got going on? Those 40k players being too loud. Still, someone needs to go give him a slap.
Two E-wings with that. Just 2 protons, 5 and 12. Alright. Servo.
So Bobber no shot, Marek no shot, Bed no shot, shot.
So what? Take one out of your page out of your book, Ian. Hey, fly the ships off the board and start again. You seem to be the pro at that these days. Yeah, because you sulk when you're losing. If you lose Guri, and if you're down, you just fly Guri off the board. Stop you sulking. Make you feel good about it. No, I saw that cheating, Jake. Come on. That was your one cheat on camera. You should have left it.
That was your one cheat on camera. Jake, you should have left it.
Hey?
You should have left that. It was your one cheat on camera.
Yeah, I could have got away with sneaky cheat.
Mark's given up on payload here. He's trying to find a new target. He's split here, whether he turns around though, but
2 hards all around.
Two. Turning it into a 3.
there we go. Making good use of Ved's ability there. Turning a 3, get right around, get past Forlom. Get a decent shot on Boba, maybe, depending on the way Boba goes here.
The 2 and the 3, they're different.
It's the same difficulty. It's treated as the same difficulty.
Oh, I thought it has to be the same difficulty.
No.
Okay. You're still an arc.
Mars, just boost.
I can't boost.
Do it.
Can't you?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
The TIE advances, they're not fucking interceptors.
Is that what that ship is missing? It needs a boost for it to be decent.
Yes.
It's not Juno, it's Ved.
Decided not to give it a fucking.
Let the past die. Let it die.
That's from. I did it.
No, that's his stress. But didn't you clear it?
I cleared it. I did it. I focused and then I did a.
Okay, yeah, that's for stress.
I did a
He's still stressed.
link action.
Yeah.
Forever rocking it? Whoa.
Yeah, that's a lot tighter than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, where's the hits when I need them?
He doesn't have
Oh,
dice on
no
rocks.
complaint. You rolled a hit last time for 1.
I'll give you 4.
You got one last time, Mars. Don't
Talon roll as expected on that one.
Talon, stop whinging. It's one thing the
Troll turn, as we like to call it.
good now. They do Talon rolls.
The good old troll turn.
No 000. Oh, there is a 000.
Yeah, take the calculate.
Nice.
Yeah, Bobo no shot. Ooh. Actually, no, he doesn't have a shot. Yeah, you got shot range 3.
Take a shot. This is where he hits the hawk. Come on. Will he finally get his damage through on the hawk?
Fire control. And ATC.
There we go. 2 hits. That's an improvement. Spend the focus. I love it.
4 long range.
My shot first, though.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Range 2. One.
Just one again. Oh god, this is so good.
No, I didn't.
Wait for him to come out.
One extra dice. It doesn't matter.
I'm trying to see what Jake does here with Boba.
Can I look at the
Stays Ved, or is he going to push it in and hit Marek? He's pretty tight there between that rock. He's probably going to be taking a rock again on this turn. Just a matter of where it goes with that rock.
See, when you execute a maneuver, you may execute a maneuver of the same bearing and difficulty of a speed higher or lower instead. It's Juno's old ability.
Yeah, so you weren't allowed to do it.
Yeah.
No, because he did a 2 bank and a 3 bank, and they're not the same difficulty. One's blue and one's white.
but you keep it the same.
No, but
You change it to a blue.
No, it says it has to be the same difficulty to execute the maneuver.
And difficulty.
It doesn't say it changes it to the same difficulty. It says it has
It's the same as Juno Eclipse's ability. That's
I'll reread.
Supposed to be.
They're discussing.
We're discussing if it's really Juno's ability, Trash.
You may execute a maneuver of the same bearing and difficulty of a speed 1 higher or lower. Yeah, so it has to be. If you're doing a white, it has to be white. If you're doing
So the question is, does Ved change a white to a blue?
Let's have a look here, actually. Depending on the wording. Execute maneuver, you may execute a maneuver of the same bearing and difficulty. Yeah, so it's got to be the same difficulty. So I'm with Jake on this. If he's doing a 1 bank, he can bump it up to a 2 bank. But if he's doing a 2 bank, he can't bump it up to 3 bank because the 3 banks are white, not a blue.
Yeah, so Ved really sucks now.
Yeah, really sucks.
Because if he's got
Tip and Mars is salty about this now as well.
so then we're not doing the whole. That's
you'd probably be able to do it with like 1 banks and 2 banks.
1 banks and 2 banks, and then 2 straights and 3 straights is probably the only one you can do it on.
So bearing is
so you can't take a. You can't drop. So you can't do a. You still do a 2 high down to a 1 high. So I can't do a 2 straight and then drop it to 1 and make it green.
Correct. It's got to be the same difficulty.
Yeah. That would consider to be FAQ'd straight away.
Oh, that is bad. That's not what it's meant to do.
No.
It's not like Juno's ability was broken beforehand.
No.
This is stupid.
Because then, otherwise you'd be able to basically. Who's the other part that can do that?
Okay, so if you've dialed in a 3 soft, you can't change that maneuver.
Yeah, basically.
You can't change a 3 soft maneuver if you dial it in.
No, that can't be right. That has to be effective.
Straight, you can't change that either.
Yeah. No, that doesn't sound right at all.
Well, there's limitations, I guess. That's what they kind of did with everything in 2.0, was like add limitations to things. Just to keep their control. Stop things being too overpowered.
It was never overpowering. That was
Being able to change a move to any speed, like, is kind of could be pretty ridiculous.
not with advanced style. Come on, man. It's nothing
No.
overpowered. Like if you put
Listen
it in
to the salt fly out of Mars' mouth on this now that he's realised this.
Not the advanced style. Advanced style is absolute shit ass.
It's got every move basically. The only difference is the colours of the moves.
Let's one hard, yep. No surprise there. He was going to one hard either way. Just the position in.
There. Can't do anything stupid because you're just
Focus, Mars. Do it. Just focus. It's over anyway. Just give him the focus.
Actually, I'm going to take a shot into range 3.
Yep.
Marauder.
Shit as house. 1, 2, and a crit goes through. Crit is Panic Pilot. Going too strong.
Panic Pilot. You gotta love it. That's awesome. There. Is that advance?
Come on, you bastard. Do something right for me. That's better. Fire control.
1 crit. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yes! Come on, you bastard.
Take 3.
Three. And take 3. So 2 hits and then draw 3 cards from me.
Finally gets Marek's ability.
He's dead regardless.
Fucking Marek!
Yeah.
Finally killed Payload, was it?
Finally. Took him long enough.
Finally fucking focus now.
You can finally focus, but you're not going to be able to do much else because you're already dead.
Full on no shot. Come on, boys. Come on. So it fits. I'm going to make it work.
What's going on? Why is Mars's table so clean today? Like one template and dice, and I don't know. I feel a little lost with the table being so clean.
if you could only see the rest of the table.
Oh, I imagine the rest of the table, but actual on stream, it's crisp, it's clear, it's un-Mars-like.
I'm not done yet, Matt. Slow down. I know you want to win this one. Just calm down, all right?
Piece of the regionals top 16. It's your latest X Wing ranking.
That's great, actually.
Do you make top 8 or top 16?
For
Regionals.
top 16.
Yeah, top 16.
Go on, do your little hokey pokey business.
Too hard there from full on, no surprises.
You're not going to jam me?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, cheap. There's one stress.
Nice little shot there.
Donkey face.
Baby's going to turn in. Oh,
That's a rocky.
banks in.
Oh!
Calculated.
Zoom, zoom. Barrel in for the shot. Yeah.
Yeah, take the. Yeah, of course. I don't think so.
Oh, looks a lot closer than that from here.
Gotta check those ranges.
Oh, natties. 3 hits.
Damn it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2. Damn it.
1 through.
He's dead.
Yep.
Thought I had 3 for a second.
G right there.
Come on, Marek.
Marek can't do this by himself. There's no, if Marek runs off after full on here, Boba's behind and will just eat him alive. If he tries to turn around and take on Boba will eat him alive and he'll have full on coming around the side. So there's no real good options here for Mars.
Burn sensors, a calculator.
Yeah. New Mars complaining as he has all game. Shouldn't be surprised though. Too hard. He's going to have to barrel roll. See if he barrel rolls out. He's probably still going to be in Boba's range. If barrels in, he'll be in full arms. Going to take the full arm shot here.
Range 1 or 2 or?
Stress 1.
1. Okay.
Get a couple of hits in here, I'd imagine. No, 1 hit. And evades it. Full on. Evades for days. 2 hits. Takes 1.
Oh, you concede? He conceded! He put his hand out, he conceded!
No, he didn't, Mars. He just knew. He was waiting for your concede because you're that far behind. no real good options here for Mars. It's unless he dialed in a 5 straight to try to jump that. Let's see where Jake was going, try to get the block on him, then bring Boba in to finish it off. Still might do it, unless Mars 10, well, even a 3, yeah. We'll see. Yeah, zooms, 5 straight. Kind of expected a 5 straight out off that. I'm surprised Jake didn't go the other way, to be honest. I know that's what I would have done, but I can see where Jake was going with that. Range 3, finish him off. Come on. Yeah, 3 hits, and that's just 1 of 8. So 2 goes through. That is it. That is all she wrote.
Love it.
Salt everywhere.
Almost had it. Almost had it.
You never almost had that, Mars.
Didn't roll any attack dice. I think I would have had it. You and your attack dice. God damn it. Yeah, these dice.
Alrighty. I'm going to mute for a bit. I'll be back in a minute for the next one, if we got another one.
That's why I'm flying. I was flying right.
Alrighty, viewers, that was actually the last game for tonight. Both the other X Wing players are pretty much tied for the night, even though I had my lovely E-Wings out, ready to go. So stay tuned, we've got Talk Casual coming up in just a moment.
Every time I've had E-Wings ready to play.
Yeah, I'm here. Alright. Oh, poor Jake's tired. Well, they didn't look too exhausting. Alright, easy done. I shall, don't worry about that. Alright, mate. Gotcha.
My friends, welcome to Talk Casual. We're here live from the Outer Rim here at Tez's Games. To the left of me, the dancing monkey himself, Ian. As always, I'm the Grandmaster Assault, Mamazhole. Ian.
We've still got a little bit of salt still on the tables here.
Little bit of salt.
Yeah, that vacuuming didn't get all of that. There's still a little bit of salt, or maybe that just came from the last game you just played.
I say it's the last game. Ian,
it was the last game, was it?
What do we have on tonight's menu?
Oh, we've got exciting news.
News?
Exciting news. We have some X Wing news.
Oh, wow.
That's our
X Wing news. No.
Yeah, so rather strange. We've been treated to, we've got all these windows open. We've been treated to X Wing news pretty much non-stop. There's always been something to talk about, and it's the first week we got nothing.
Nothing. I thought the Mining Guild tie would come out now.
Yeah, maybe that was what.
I thought that would be the last piece, but most likely it'll come out on the Friday morning or Saturday. Friday being a Saturday morning here.
It'll probably come out tomorrow or something. So possibly, who knows? But we have a look on there. Let's have a look on there. Oops, let me click the right button. So, we got
Christmas,
Christmas, blah this, blah that. We don't care about Legion. We don't care about.
Legion stuff came out. We've got tons of Legion stuff.
Yeah, tons of Legion stuff to talk about. Keyforge. What the heck is Keyforge? I think people here keep playing. I think it's a card game.
It's not Star Wars. Next.
Not Star Wars. Next. Yeah, all the way down there for Armada, which we talked about last week. So no X Wing news. And no Armada news, so let's just call it a show. Nothing important in
Good
Armada
night, everyone.
happened.
Like, subscribe.
Nothing important happened in Armada, did it recently?
There was Nationals.
Oh, Nationals. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you went to Nationals.
I went to Nationals up in sunny Queensland, so.
You're that patriotic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. You walked all the way over here to try and get that joke in. Yeah.
So, as everyone knows, that Australian Armada Nationals was held in the Magic Vault in Queensland. I was the lone representative of the state of Victoria.
Yeah, I couldn't make it. I had work.
As the guy said over there, you're the top Victorian and the bottom Victorian. So, as I say, I like to think the glass half full, not glass half empty. The first day was 4 rounds of Swiss. Then it was a cut to the top 8. So 4 rounds of Armada being 2 hours and 15 minutes. So that was going to be a long day. So
it's a long day, 4 rounds.
So started at 10 and I think we finished around 8 o'clock at night. So it was a pretty good day. And at the end I was feeling pretty good.
Breaks in between actually. Like
there was 1 hour break after.
Oh, there's one problem. 1 hour break.
1 hour break for lunch after the first round.
Oh, that kills ya.
I know.
That kills ya. Oh, that always killed me.
I know it does.
I hate that, especially if you had to buy on the first round. Well, you get to the tournament. If you had to buy, was it even numbers or?
Yeah, even numbers. But
even numbers?
Several people used their regionals buy. So
it
was all even because
over 3 hours before you get to play your first game when you show up to a tournament.
Yeah.
That would hurt.
So 4 of them, I think, used their buys. I think
even number. That's all right.
Yeah. So there was even numbers throughout the game. So
okay.
Yeah. I just need to bring up my just bring up my. Click on my name for a sec.
Is that the right one?
That one.
That's the right one.
So I just need to bring up the actual. Here's the standings.
Here's the standings for the
day.
I made. These are all the players who made it in.
So 28 players were at Armada Nationals.
Is that the biggest we've had? No, I think we've had bigger.
I think there was bigger in Queensland. I'm not 100% certain.
Well, mate, you finished 5th.
I finished 5th after the Swiss 4 Swiss rounds. So my first opponent was actually that's the name. Jason.
It's hard to read.
Jason Perkins. So
Jason Perkins.
Jason was rocking a ISD. I can't remember this is the one match I can't remember that well. He was rocking an ISD. I think it was a Kuwait ISD with Modi.
Yep.
And a VSD with iron emplacements. The one that takes the shields off the side. And I think he had 2 Gazantis and a fighter ball. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to have a fighter ball if you only got those 2 ships.
So I think the objective was. I think he went second player.
Yep.
So I went second player, and he chose my fire lanes.
Fire lanes. Yeah.
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 So,
Really good fire lanes in yours. Do you have shuttles?
not fire lane, sorry. Sensor, no, what's the green one? Blue one, sorry. Salvage run.
Salvage run.
Salvage
Salvage
run.
run.
I was thinking, no.
Yeah, it works the same. Yeah, well, you can
Salvage.
control all the
Yeah.
all the debris and all that. Yeah,
So I can't
would not
remember
pick
much of that
against
match. I do apologise to Jason. It was basically a slugfest. His ISD came up. I blew up his ISD.
Yep.
Moddy blew up, and then he was just his VSD while we're having our squadron battle, I believe, on the side.
Yep.
And then one is my ISD versus an interdictor versus his VSD. End of story. So I
Yeah,
blew it
the
up.
interdictors, the VSD has struggled to kill an interdictor, really.
Yeah.
It's not easy
It
with all
was-
those repairs.
Yeah, and you know, of course, targeting scrambers came a retreat as always.
Yep.
And that one went really well. Went 8-4.
8-4?
8-3. 8-3.
Yep.
Is it 8-3? The scoring system.
Let's have a look. You win.
So
Nice if it's zoomed up bigger so everyone at home could see it. But yeah, that was 400 to 6-3. So yeah, I think that's a 400 minus 6.
I think it was a
no,
9.
it's a 10.
Oh, it was a 10.
400
It was a 10.
minus-
Sorry, it was a 10.
It's 460.
Yeah, it was a 10.
minus 63.
I
Yeah,
do
you got a
apologise.
10.
So
First round was a
first
10.
round, a 10. 10-1.
10-1.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then here I'm thinking, oh great, I've picked too early.
Yep.
You know, why don't you?
And
do-
you did.
The
You
fir-
did pick too early.
The first thing you do, first rule of Armada, you do not want to peak early. Because the next round, I got my good friend from Sydney, Kenny, and Kenny was running a
Finishing top 2 of Swiss as
yeah,
well. Yeah.
he was running a Guppy Corvette Akbar list with, of course, Ahsoka Wad GR, and then I think I can't remember what it was. It was had to be Torren Far and Ahsoka Tano on the GRs, I think it was, and a swarm of A-wings.
Torrent Fard's usually pretty common, especially
Yeah.
at the game, getting those rerolls all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
So he was 400, I was 400. We rolled it off, and I got to chose.
Yep.
And I chose to be first player. He had fire lanes.
Knowing what his list was, I almost think you almost probably would have been better off as second player.
I know that's after
hindsight.
Hindsight's a good thing. I should have gone second player, but I thought
Yeah.
no, I better go first because I was thinking he might take my sensitive. He had VCXs.
Yeah, it does make it hard because he'll probably just take the salvage run and possibly
Correct.
take those. Yeah.
Correct. That's what I was
He
thinking
has
at the
the
time.
ability to get up there and do that.
Correct. So,
And you wouldn't fly your Gazantes in such a way to run up and pick them up either, would you?
no.
Yeah, you're
So I
too
thought-
cowardly like that.
Correct.
You're too cowardly like that. Yeah.
So I chose to be first player. He had all the same shenanigans, most wanted,
Yep.
fire lanes,
Yep.
and sensitive.
Yep.
And I chose fire lanes.
Yeah.
My objective was.
Fire lanes, oh, that's a tough one.
So what I actually did was it kind of.
Sensing that's a tough one too because you could rack
It
them
kind
up.
of half worked. The only problem was he put out his tokens out, spread them out. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. So I rushed toward my squadrons towards the VCXs
Yeah.
before I could move them. I killed one of his VCXs. I couldn't kill the other.
Yeah.
So I could contain one of the tokens to myself, but the other three were actually free to move around.
Yeah.
So my thought
Other
was
two, fire lanes got 3, isn't it?
other two, correct? Yes.
yeah,
sorry,
the other two. You got
no,
the other-
sorry.
you kept the other two to
I kept
yourself,
one
yeah.
to myself, and 2 to the other. So
Yeah.
my objective was okay. I've got 1. He's got 2. So he's going to get 15 points per round.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got to kill kill 2 A-wings and something like that. Kill his. I went for just his fighter ball and his
Well, yeah,
Gazanti ball.
if you knock down his squadrons, then that pretty much
Yeah,
helps to counteract
and
those
it kind of
things there.
worked. It kind of worked. He kind of went. He moved his fleet on the other side, and his squadrons were right in the middle. So I charged my fleet right to his squadrons.
Yep.
Tried to kill him off. Unfortunately, he got a lucky shot with his Corvette. His Guppy with his Corvette. So one of his A-wings shot the side of my Gazanti, and then his Corvette killed my
Was it
Gazanti.
TRC Corvette?
TRC Corvette with Intel officer.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So he killed one of my Corvettes. My squadrons got a couple of
Gazantis,
hits. Gazantis. Killed couple of squadrons. I killed most of his squadrons. And unfortunately, it did come out a 7-4 win to him. So
Yeah.
he got some lucky shots in the end, but I was happy with that loss anyway because it was kind of a lot. It was a bit
It
of
wasn't a bad loss.
it wasn't a bad loss.
It's enough to recover from.
It was enough to go. Yeah,
Especially if all you got to do is make top 8.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what, that's fine, all good. Let's move on. Ken was an awesome player. I
Yeah.
had nothing but respect for Kenny and the Parramatta boys. So, and it was a good, fun game. Next game was against Kia. Kia was running Kia was running 2 Gladiators, 2 Gazantes, and a Raider with Ozzel. So one of the Glads was just had ordnance experts, engine techs, all the shebang, and one was demo with the demo title. So Kia, he had the initiative
there too. So yeah, that's pretty good.
He had the initiative. He chose to be first player, being a demo player.
Yeah.
And then he chose my contested outpost. So I did my whole shenanigans of Gravwell and pulled the station towards me and stayed at the station.
Yep.
So he came rushing towards my station, towards my ISD.
Did you try and kill your ships, or is he going for the stations? Maybe?
No, he was going for my ships and the station. So he also had a good fighter ball. He had your Dengar, Marek, Jendon, and it was just...
Oh, that's a nightmare, that ball.
Of course, I tried to tie up his squadrons. His Dengar said, "You're all heavy,"
Yep.
and then he ran off. I'm like, well, that's... And so
that's the way it goes. You can't do anything about that.
And then he had Tempest squadron, so he had his advance as a bomber as well. So he had a lot of bombers. He kept chipping away at the ISD. Lucky for me, targeting scramblers. Oh man,
it saved you.
Oh, that MPV of the whole tournament was my targeting
I
scramblers.
really hate your targeting scramblers. I've got to get that card that forces your opponent to exhaust the card.
Yeah.
When you're flying that,
But
targeting scramblers just kills you.
most of the times it was denying APT because he had APT on both Gladiators, and every time he had a crit, I re-rolled it into a hit or a blank, and he couldn't get APTs off, and he was just like, man, that card is paying off.
That card, yeah.
I'm like, it works 60% all the time.
That's really good, you know. It's just if you can, especially on blacks, like getting rid of those crits. It's amazing, really.
So
Getting rid of them.
In the end, I killed his non-demo.
Yep.
His demo flew off. His Raider came behind me and started contesting the outpost. Now, this is a critical point of the match. He could have actually gained a point for the contested outpost, but what happened was I had a double arc on the ISD from the rear.
Yep.
I shot the Raider.
So wait, contested outpost, or didn't you have the state? Oh, you thought you had the 2 stations.
Contested outpost.
It was contested outpost. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So I had dual arc on the Raider.
Yep.
Got it down to 1 hull. It survived on 1 hull. So I had Jendon on the side. So I brought Valen in the squadron.
Yep.
And then I activated Jendon to give Valen a shot. He rolls a hit and kills the Raider.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got all 6 points for contested outpost.
That's always good.
Lost my ISD. He lost his Raider, his 2 Gazantes, and his non-demo, and I got that win there. So that was I think that was like an 8.
Yeah, you really needed those because what did we get on that one? I'll just bring that back up. That was your 3rd match.
Yeah, it was my 3rd match round.
Yeah, you just got the 300 to 209, so you got 120, 108.
I think it was an 8. I'm not 100% certain.
I think that's an 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually annoying about this format is they actually don't show the that it was an 8. It just says how many points. I don't have the point scores in front of us. Yeah. Round 4 now. So
round 4. So
Daniel.
So Daniel was Dan was one of the. Again, I think he's from Canberra, but he flies.
Oh, and you knocked him out of the top 8.
Yeah,
he was on 3 wins as well.
Yeah,
his 4th would have got him in there.
Absolutely. So it's one of those games that you feel sorry for your opponent, but then you want to get in the top 8. So Dad was he's one of the really good players. He was predicted by the poor guys, the Parramatta Attack Wing guys, to make the top 8 cut. He was rocking a Simoon spinal intensified forward power.
All the red dice in the forward arc.
Thrawn.
Too bad they're red dice.
And he had Thrawn.
Oh.
And then he had an Architect of Nina.
Yep.
And he had 2 Gazantes, and then again that fighter ball of Suntiafel, Dengar,
So it's 1 ISD, 2 Gazantes.
1 ISD, 1 Architect.
Oh, and an Architect. Sorry, I missed the Architect. Yeah.
And then your Gazantes were your long range shots ones. So it wasn't the cheap ones. He had the red ones. I thought, that's really interesting. I wonder how it's going to work.
Yeah, intensified forward firepower triggers for that.
Correct.
Too.
Correct.
Wow,
so if
yeah.
you roll blanks of the reds,
Yeah.
the intensified firepower gives you that hit.
Does it give you a double or just one hit?
One hit though.
It only gives the one hit.
But
But
he was-
still, it's one
but he-
hit. You got to deal with that one hit.
Yeah, he was.
That's a token, or that's
Yeah, so he had
Yeah.
he had Avenger on his as well too. So I'm thinking, this is big. I was like, oh, this is an easy match. I'm going to get this easily. But then he went. I think he had the initiative. He chose second player and chose my a salvage run again. So salvage run had a good workout.
Yeah. He went first player. and
He went
chose-
first player. Yeah, so
chose
salvage run.
Yep.
I got only my 3 tokens. He got one of mine. He was actually a bit closer with his one of them.
Yeah.
With his Architons, drove up and got it. So it came to a point where it came to a slinging match between the ISDs, and excuse me.
You're nearly dying there, mate.
Yeah, I know. And then the Gazantis were doing like all this hitting where I'm like, wow, look at them. They're actually hitting, and he actually had concentrate fires with the Gazantis at long range.
Oh.
So he's rolling 2 reds.
Oh man.
And then
that's-
one did roll a double, and then he intensified forward player. So that's 3
Oh,
hits
Jesus,
from a
yeah.
Gazanti at long range.
Man, you got to deal with that. That is crafty thinking.
I know.
That is genius
spot
level.
on the
level
ball.
building there.
So
yeah.
he massacred my fighters. That was fine.
Yeah.
In the end, what happened was we just kept it to a bumping match. He forgot to activate his ISD. He thought his ISD would survive one more shot. He activated something else. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But what happened was I killed his Simoon.
So he didn't forget to activate it. He just activated it out of order.
Correct.
Thought it was going to live.
Correct.
but it
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah. I killed his Simoon. I killed his Architons. So
Yeah.
everything else.
Everything
blew
else
up
dies.
below.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was
They're quite risky lists because that's 2 of them though. They had like just a big ship, a little ship, and then 2 Gazanis. So,
Correct.
Like same with what was Ken's? He had 2. He had the Guppy, the
Guppy.
2,
He had Guppy
and the 2
and
Corvettes.
Corvettes.
So and
I
Corvettes.
think it was
you
3
can
Corvettes.
kill. There was 2 Corvettes and 2 transports.
I
I
think
think that was his photo he had on Facebook, wasn't it?
I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think
I'd
it
look it
sounds
up.
about right. Yeah, it sounds like 2 Corvettes. But yeah, I got he killed my ISD, but of course once the ISD was kind of dead, the interdictor wasn't going to go away. So
Yep.
so yeah, again I won that one. I think that was an 8. Again, I'm not 100% certain, or close by. It would be in the Sydney page.
The Sydney page.
Sydney page, yeah. So unfortunately, yeah, I did knock Dan out of the top 8 contention. I've been in that situation before, and I gave my sympathies for him. And,
Yeah.
but of course, I was chuffed, and I made it to the top 8, and I made it to the second day, which was, yeah.
Oh, here we go. We got. I won't get that.
Yeah, 2 Corvettes.
Oh yeah, 2 Corvettes. Yeah, we'll show the winning fleet afterwards. Actually,
Yeah.
I won't bring that up now.
That wasn't the winning fleet though.
That wasn't the winning fleet.
No,
Oh,
we
it
don't-
was. But didn't he win?
No, he didn't win.
Oh, okay.
Dan,
Then I will show it. Cool. We'll just do it now before we move
yeah.
on.
So that was Kenny's fleet.
There
There.
you go. That's Kenny's fleet right there. So you had the 2 Corvettes and the Guppy there, the squadron ball. So yeah, that was he's the only one who posted his fleet, I think. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's interesting because it's the same with his fleet. All you do, you just got to kill 3 ships, and the other ones you got to kill 2 ships.
Yeah, but
It's,
Corvettes moving around fast. It's kind of hard to pin down. All
They can be if you're lucky enough to get one, you get one. You got
Yeah,
it. You know,
yeah.
if you can line it up. But
So yeah,
it's
at the end of 4 rounds of Armada, I was pretty stoked. I made top 8. I got 5th, and I was coming to the.
actually,
second
what's
day.
really funny is Kenny he was the only one who finished he had all 4 wins.
Yep.
Undefeated, but came second.
Came second.
Yeah.
Armada.
Gotta love the Armada point system.
Yeah.
Something it just doesn't look right.
Well, we got the same
Really
points,
doesn't look right.
but then
Yeah, 30
MOV.
points is what? Not even 50 points of MOV. Ugh.
Yeah.
He even has a high SOS. Like I hate SOS, but you know what? Sometimes I think SOS in this game. I hate it though. I just feel like you could get screwed by it so badly. But-
He went undefeated 4 rounds.
Yeah,
and came second in Swiss.
in Swiss in first round.
Yeah, because he was less than 50 points. Ben Doyle was less than 50 points more than
Yeah.
him. But, strength of schedule, Ben Doyle had 5.31, Kenny had 6.06.
Yeah, yeah.
So whatever that means. But
Awesome. Yeah.
goes to show he had the tougher opponents, I suppose, doesn't it? So,
Yeah.
yeah, so naturally. But,
So we moved to top 8. So top 8 was the second day.
Top 8 scores.
It was
So,
a
there's
Swiss
your
for
name.
free.
Yep.
Again, I came 5th. basically 3
I don't know
rounds.
how I feel about it being a Swiss of 3. Should it just be an elimination?
I think people were more engaged that way. People don't really like elimination for some reason in Armada sense.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, it sucks you show up to play a 2-hour game, but then again, at least you're showing up to a top 8 the next day and playing 2 hours instead of 45 minutes.
So first round of top 8, guess who I get? Kenny again.
Kenny again.
So
Kenny.
It came to the roll off, and of course he won it this time round, and of course he chose second player. So
let's go do the same thing again.
So this time I chose actually most wanted. I thought no, let's go.
It's probably a better choice because you can't really rack up the points. But
so then he actually chose my Gazanti as the most wanted ship.
Really?
Yeah, I think he was trying to bait me to say, hey, I'm not going to put on your AEST because I know if I put it on your AEST, you're not going to come towards me. I'll put you on your Gazanti.
Well, you could because you have the ability to keep that thing alive and just pop repairs out of that thing like it's no one's business.
Correct. So I kind of thought, no, I was shitting bricks because I was in the top 8. I didn't really think that well. In hindsight, it's a great thing these days, because you got two.
Hindsight's always a good thing.
Yeah, you got 2, national champions in the top 8. Then you got Ken. Then you got David. David's an awesome player. He's a regionals winner as well. Yeah. Then all the Renegade boys. You got Ben. Ben Doyle and Scott Bell. Scott. You got your X Wing national champs there. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to stay at speed 0 here and take the tactical loss. So that's what I did. Tactical loss. 6-5 to Ken, 0 MOV.
You gotta love a game where you can where a tactical loss is a thing.
You know what? I said, you know what?
Well, is it a thing? I don't know, viewers. Is tactical loss a thing in gaming? It's should it be a thing?
I thought I could, maybe submarine it and see how it go from there.
I don't think that was ever going to happen in a free round of the Nationals.
No, well, if you can see from
you'd have to get 2 10s after that.
Well, if you can see that the top player got 27 points, yeah, so that's almost 3 points off of a perfect round.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like 2 10s and a 7 or something.
Yeah.
Or what did he score actually?
So congratulations to Dan for starters.
Dan was the winner there. So yeah, you look at that. So no, that was 9. That's an 8, and then probably another 8. Is it?
Yeah, either way, there was no way I was going to catch it. But this was at the start of the day. I thought, you know what, games are going to be close. I thought, you know what, I'll take a tactical loss now, and then I'll move on and hopefully do a bit better with the 2 games. Yeah. Second round opponent, again, it was Kia. Kia with his dual interdicted list, dual demolisher list, demo list, gladiator list, and back again. So again, he had the initiative. He took first player, and then he chose contested outposts again. So I did exactly the same thing. This time round, he actually, I killed his demo, and there was one turn I didn't get the contested outpost. It was shared together. There was actually one time he could have killed my ISD. He rolled 3 doubles, so 3 hit crits, and 1 hit on his demo. I targeting scrambled the doubles, and then he rolled. It was blank hit. So I turned what was 2, 4, 6, 7 hits down to 2 with targeting scramblers, and he's just.
If there was a broken card in this game, it's
targeting scramblers.
This guy always goes on about how bad TRC is. Like I'm flying with TRC things. Well, is it?
But then he did get a good shot on my Gazanti, like from his demo from the front range. So he rolled 2 reds, 2 blacks. He got an accuracy with the red, and then he got all the hits he needed to kill a Gazanti straight off. So he got the perfect die. So I'm like, a red with an accuracy. Well, that happens. all I could do was laugh. So again, that match was this one was pretty close. This was actually a bit closer this time round. I did win it again. I thought I actually lost it. I lost my ISD.
Yeah, close for you. So round 2. So 2. Yeah, it's very close. That's like a 6. Yeah, it's only a 6 your way, isn't it?
I think it was a.
Yeah, because it's 250 minus 234, so that's less than 50 points.
Yeah.
So that's a 6 for you. So who won? So Iron Ken defeated you because he was second player, didn't he?
Yeah.
So so he got 5. So he's sitting on 11 there, and then Luke came along and. Wow, what the heck did you and Luke do? 65 to 10?
Yeah. Okay.
What, you killed a Y-wing?
Yeah, I killed a Y-wing,
Yeah.
and then he killed all of my squadrons. So again, I came against Luke. Luke was a national champion. I kind of said, bugger this. He went.
And he finished fourth. And
He
knocked you out.
I chose second player. He chose my advanced gunnery. Of course. He kept away. I kept
Advanced gunnery, you know advanced gunnery. The station.
No, in my advanced gunnery on.
Oh, you have advanced gunnery.
Advanced gunnery on the on my reds.
Oh, okay. You do have advanced gunnery. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you switched to the stations.
No. He chose advanced gunnery.
Okay, cool.
I didn't engage. I tried to engage, but he ran off. And he killed all my squadrons. I killed a Y-wing 6-5 to him. So he I was kind
Take
of
the strategic win.
Yeah, he took the strategic win. I took. I was pretty happy with.
Where was he sitting on that one? Because like he had what's that? That's
yeah. He couldn't win it.
He couldn't win it.
He couldn't
his
win
first
it.
round against Kia. Yeah, that wasn't a good win. Yeah, that's the trouble when you look at what Dan did. Dan coming with they're just solid wins there.
Yeah, absolutely. So no, it was a really good event. Again, hindsight in the top 8, I would have probably gone in a bit more.
Is this a glitch in the system? Because how does Kia come 6th when he won no games and Ben Doyle and Scott Verringham both won one game and are below him?
I presume they had bad losses and
must have been. They must have been some pretty bad losses because.
That's Armada for you.
That's Armada, I guess.
Yeah. So. But
no, they're not overly bad. It's just I think that's a glitch in the. That must be a glitch in the system.
Yeah,
glitch in the matrix.
Unfortunately, Kia didn't do that great in the top 8, but he was a great, awesome opponent. We had so much fun. I had so much fun with all my games. For anyone who is thinking about going to nationals or has the slight inclination that this is going to be some kind of shit fest top 8 kind of. I'm better than you type scenario now.
Well, it's Armada, so it is, but it's still fun.
It's fun. It was
fun shit.
It was actually it was played. It was probably the most casualist games of Armada I've ever played.
Yeah, the guys are pretty casual.
Yeah,
all the Parramatta guys are pretty.
Parramatta, the Renegade Squadron guys, and so it was really good. And we got pizza, free pizza on the first day. And
pizza.
Yeah, pizza.
Oh.
They chuck us free pizzas, and it was really well done from the Magic Vault, and top marks to Dan again from Renegade Squadron winning it with his. I can't remember what he actually had. I remember he had an AEST and he had Gazantes with slicer tools. That's all I heard about all days.
You didn't face him, did you?
No, I didn't get to face him. That would have been an interesting match actually. So, and it was a really interesting top 8. It was actually 4 Imperials, 4 Rebels. There was 2 Riken Aces, Riken lists, but different kind of variations. There was a Dodana run by Luke. Yep. That's actually what's Luke's list. Luke's was a Dodana Y-wing swarm with 10 nub, and he had
10 nub. Oh.
He had
he does hurt, doesn't he?
Yeah. He had the profanity and profanity, Avaris, all that janky stuff that you kind of don't want to go near kind of scenario.
Yeah, that stuff where it's like you're damned if you do and damned if you don't engage it. It's just
so Then Kia was running Ozzel. I forgot to say Ozzel was his commander.
Ozzel. Yep.
Ozzel was pretty good, so you can slow back and up and down.
Those admirals that allow you to do maneuvers. It's just sometimes people might laugh at them, but they're great. Especially Ozzel. Isn't Ozzel the cheapest?
Ozzel's the cheapest Imperial.
Yeah, commander. He's basically because you got to take one. He's technically free.
Yeah.
What is he? 20 points or
20 points? 20 points.
20 points. Yeah. He's technically he's free. You have to take one.
Yeah.
So he's technically free.
And he's pretty good, especially with gladiators and raiders, because
a raider you want to nav all the time because it's got such a crap maneuver. And same with gladiators. Gladiators just work well on the navs as well. So that's probably a really good one for him. You obviously what's the critty guy? Screed usually works well with gladiators.
Correct.
Still
Ozzel's pretty good. I pretty like Ozzel, especially when you've got small ships that kind of need that movement, especially with, say Arctons or something like that.
Yeah.
But I can't remember the other commanders. I think there was a Vader. I can't remember on top of my head because Ben Doyle was flying dual ISD2s with 2 Gazantes and I think just Sienna Ray. So
2 Gazantes, 2 of those, and Sienna Ray.
Yeah, and he
man.
And he had gunnery teams and
Trying to get all the fire out of them. So
yeah, I can't remember if he had Vader or Modi. I'll have to double check. The list will be out. Hopefully, Luke will write his overnight report and he'll have all the lists there. So
I don't think that's accomplished.
but thanks, Luke. Thank you for. It was an awesome game for anyone that wants to go to nationals. I highly recommend. As I said, everyone walked away with Ozil cards. Everyone walked away with something. And the second day of, if you didn't make the top 8 cut, there was a small task force event, and there was a massive prize wall of alt cards and everything there. So, no, it was really good, and I really enjoyed myself. And hopefully next year I'll see more of our Victorian state guys. I'll try to push them along, and hopefully see.
Well, if I don't have work on if I finally get a weekend off,
and hopefully I'll see some of the South Australian guys, and hopefully we can bid for a Victorian nationals.
Yeah, we'll make them all come down here for once.
Yeah, because
we should do that.
We've already had twice in Queensland and twice in New South Wales. I think it's time for.
Canberra hasn't had one yet. Or?
No. First year was in Sydney, then it was Queensland, then back to Sydney and Queensland. Next year, Victoria.
Let's get Victoria
Let's
next
just
year.
do it.
Yeah, let's
vote
do that.
for Vic.
Yep. Big competition though, because I know everyone in X Wing will be wanting down X Wing down here, but I think it'll probably. I don't think we'll get X Wing again next year because
I don't know. I don't know. Again, it depends on venues. We just need a place that
that's what it comes down to.
It holds Armada players. So no, it was good. I was really enjoying. Too bad not some of my other Victorian guys could have been there. It was definitely a good time round. So yeah, that was my Armada report. I'll definitely write something up as well for people who don't listen. But I was going to write something up. It's just work has got to me first. So
work's always fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is.
Cool. Well, I think we're just going to leave it there. It's just a short and sweet one tonight because we've got no news to talk about. Nothing else happening.
Let's just have a quick talk about X Wing Nationals. And
when's that? Yeah, that's this weekend.
This weekend.
This weekend. Yeah.
Let's talk about.
On my wedding anniversary.
Yeah, unfortunately, guys, we couldn't make it to that one. I've got other family commitments as well.
Yeah.
So, I do apologise to the Onyx Squadron guys. Hopefully they run a good event, and hopefully we get the numbers.
Yeah, they always run a good event out there. So
if you are in the Sydney area, definitely jump on board, guys, and get those numbers up and show FFG that X-Wing in Australia is popular. There's about 100 or so, 100 plus 118 players signed in for X-Wing Nationals. What's your prediction? What will make the cut? Do you think? What will you see?
Won't be Rebels.
Won't be Rebels?
No, won't be Rebels. There'll be, I reckon, in the cut will be mostly full of Imperials, but I think a Scum player will win it.
Scum player?
Yeah. Well, someone put on Facebook saying somewhere that, I can't find it.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Yeah. This year's National is going to be won by some noob with some type of weird jank that no one's expecting.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised because X-Wing is still in that sort of stage where, some noob with some type of jank could come up. Maybe Tugboats will win it. That'd be good.
Tugboats would be good, yeah.
I'd love it if Tugboats won. That'd be awesome. Was it that list with the 3 tugs, the Z, 2 Zs or something, and Drea or whatever it is?
I wouldn't be surprised if one of the Fosses was running Redline, Whisper, something.
Oh, well, they will be.
They love their
they will be. They love their Imperial stuff. So.
Yeah, so
you're going to see a lot of Imperial. I think you'll see a lot of Imperial.
A lot of Whisper.
You'll probably see...
A lot of Suntia.
Yeah. See, you got to fly Sunti again, mate.
Yeah.
Put Sunti out there.
Just
learn to fly him better.
Yeah, I should do
learn to fly.
Learn to fly him better.
Get good,
scrub.
Yeah, exactly.
I love my advances for some weird reason. I don't know why.
I keep flying. I can't talk. I keep flying Guri. No, I reckon. I would like to see. Actually, I'd love to see Rebel win it. To be honest, I reckon it would be like a surprise. It'd be some shock. I love it if someone is sitting somewhere in their own little store, in their own little meta, and they've worked out Rebels somehow. They've come up with something, or they probably just had lucky dice rolls. It's just as good. It's just
What state's going to take it out this year?
I don't even know if I even care.
Don't care.
I don't care what state takes it out.
Yeah.
My prediction is the one thing I would predict. I predict a Foss will be a runner-up. Because that seems to be a tradition. The Fosses are known everywhere.
Oh,
but for some reason, they always seem to come as runner-ups. So I think I made that comment one time and said, we're the boss level for everybody they have to beat.
Question. Is an Australian going to win Australian Nationals?
I don't know how many internationals are there.
Because last year New Zealand won it.
Oh, yeah, it was too.
Yeah. I had to think about it. It's like, who won Nationals last year? I cannot remember. And it was a New Zealander.
It was the Nationals last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't even remember.
a New Zealander won it last year. There's
Yeah.
there's a couple of internationals. There's a couple of Europeans I've heard, and a Singaporean. So.
Okay.
So do you
Let's
think?
have the guy from Singapore win it. That'd
Yeah.
just be good. Yeah. Guy from Singapore wins Australian Nationals. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, well, we'll claim him.
Yeah, we'll claim him. Yeah. We'll claim. We'll see him in another room T-shirt, and he can be one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. All right.
I think that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah. Nothing else we need to talk about.
Yeah. Good luck for
So,
everyone going to X Wing Nationals.
Good luck, peoples.
Good luck to anyone.
Unless
from
you're
Victoria.
flying Red Line.
Yeah.
Or Boba.
A Whisper.
Or what meta? What else? is meta?
Whisper Vader
Red
kind
Line
of.
Boba.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vader crew. God, I hate Vader crew.
Vader crew. Yeah.
Vader crew. Ugh.
That's shocking, as.
That's shocking.
So hopefully next week we'll have some more news. Hopefully we'll have some news on Wave 2 from X Wing when that's going to come.
Yeah,
out.
hopefully we'll find out about the Mining Guild. Apparently someone made in the comments, Discord app has leaked it, Mining Guild ties. So I'll have to try and get the Discord app and find out what that is. You can do that, actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you're the one who's got a job where
Oh, that was the other thing too. Armada Nationals. Everyone was. If anyone's seen Brooklyn 99 and know Jake Peralta, all he says is cool. That was running for the whole thing. Everyone was saying cool. It was driving everyone nuts.
Ah, is that what those memes are
Yeah,
for? Because I've never seen the show, so I wouldn't know.
Oh no, it's hilarious. You should watch it.
Yeah.
So cool. That's it for the show. Ian, any final words?
No, hurry up and finish sign out so I can push stop.
Awesome. Next week we'll continue on with our X-Wing League. Hopefully we'll get the two new.
Yeah, pretty much just two players we're going to catch everyone up on. So.
I've got to battle you, Ash.
Yeah.
So
You
hopefully.
still haven't battled Trash yet?
No, that was my only. That's the only match I haven't done yet. With,
okay.
apart from the other two
The other
guys.
two guys,
yeah. I've been focusing more on Armada. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be continuing our X-Wing leg coverage. So stay tuned for the final weeks of that. So. Yeah, awesome. If you like what you're seeing, guys, make sure you subscribe, hit that button, and remember, hit that bell icon to know when we go live. And remember, like, subscribe, like us on Facebook, and fly casual.
Okay.